Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Rampage and welcome to my unboxing of the ASUS GTX 970 graphics card. Well, it's the OC edition, but Strix edition, whatever you want to call it. But before we get into it, I want to show you the box that it came in. I don't know if you actually heard that. But, alright, so you're probably thinking, well, what the fuck are you showing me the box for? It's just a generic box. Well, this is how they shipped it to me. With fucking paper inside. I mean, seriously? Fucking paper. If you're going to order a graphics card from MSI, then probably go in and get the actual thing. Because I had to order it from the online store because for some reason they didn't actually stock any at their stores for some reason. They didn't have any at their stores. So yeah, I had to get it shipped to me. But anyway, that's whatever. MSI, if you're going to ship something, don't use fucking paper. Use actual bubble wrap, or at least bubble wrap the bastard before you actually wrap it in paper, because come on man, it's paper, it's not going to protect it from shit. So anyway, here's the box for the ASUS GTX 970 Strix edition graphics card. So as you can see, it's got GDDR5, 4 gigs of memory, the OC edition, 0 decibel fan, whatever the fuck that means, Digi Plus VRM, and it's got an owl on the front. You obviously can't read any of this, but you know, it's generic shit. So let's read some of the box. So it's got a display port, HDMI, DVI, and VGA support apparently. So it's got a DVI connector and a DVI-D connector, I think. But anyway, that's whatever. Fuck it. I've already opened the box just to see if it was the actual card. But anyway, let's open it further. Ugh. Probably help if I actually opened up the flaps. Chuck that box over there. Flip this around the right way. So we've got ASUS in search of incredible etched in gold on the front box. So once we flip it up, we've got the sort of extras box with a little bit of foam on the side, which ASUS has basically had this kind of box design for, I think, since the 600 series, at least that I've seen anyway. So this is just a little bit of foam. It's pretty decent. It's not terrible in any way. But anyway, let's put the actual graphics card box aside for a moment. We'll get into that in a moment. And okay, so inside the extras box, we've got, I assume there's supposed to be, okay, I don't know where the actual cable is, but whatever. You've got the driver CD. Don't use this. If you're installing a new computer, generally people will say go to like the drivers or ASUS or the manufacturer's website to get your drivers. Well, you kind of can't do that if you don't have Ethernet. So if you're actually watching this video on a new computer, probably update those drivers. But generally, if you don't have internet or another computer to get those drivers, you'll probably have to use the default shit that comes on the CD for your motherboard. After that, just download the actual latest drivers, delete them, and then install the new ones. So yeah, and then you've got a speed up setup guide, which is supposed to be a speed up setup, which tells you how to plug in a graphics card. If you don't know how to plug in a graphics card, you probably shouldn't be watching this video. But anyway, on top of the graphics card, we've got another bit of cool foam. But anyway, in the actual box, we have the masterpiece itself. Now, I don't know if there's anything actual underneath it, because I assume there's supposed to be a power connector, which doesn't look like I have one. Let me just quickly check the actual box, see if there is a power connector, because I believe it's supposed to be a 1/8 pin connector. Sorry if you can hear me closing the box, but anyway, So doesn't tell me, I don't think, on the box. No, doesn't come with one. Okay, whatever. Well, this graphics card is actually pretty big. I think it's bigger than my GTX 770, which is what I have in there currently. So I'm doing this little tab. Now, keep in mind when you're unpacking a graphics card, you do not want to grab it out with any sort of moisture on your hands or anything like that, but or put it on your actual desk, because you'll probably find that it's staticky. So let me just close this. There we go. It's not really stable, but whatever. That should be, nah, fuck it. We'll use the other box. Here we go. That's more stable. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. So, here's the graphics card itself. The Strix edition. So, on the back you'll see a pretty hefty sized backplate. I'll zoom in that in a second. There you go. So it looks like there's some components on the back. Not too sure if they're actual component. Yeah, it looks like there is actual components on the back, which I haven't seen on a graphics card before. But one thing you will notice is that you can take the cooler off by unscrewing this way. These 4 screws. It's hard to do it in the actual camera, but yeah, if you take out those 4 screws, and then the actual cooler should lift off. So, it does look pretty beefy. It's got 2 big ass fans and 2 big ass heat pipes and 1 big ass heat pipe on that side. So, oh, nearly dropped it then. So the card itself ends, probably shouldn't actually hold it like this, but whatever. The card itself actually ends here, as you can see, probably there. And then it kind of extends on the actual backplate a little bit there, and then the actual graphics card or the cooler sort of goes out a little bit more as well. So that's kind of interesting. I do like the new Strix sort of DirectC 2 cooler, which it does look surprisingly awesome. And just for reference, take these little plugs off. There's your DVI and DVI-D connectors, also your HDMI and DisplayPort. I think it's 1.2. Yeah, DisplayPort 1.2 and HDMI. I don't know what the HDMI port is. I don't know what that supports, whether it supports 4K or anything like that. I'm not one of those huge people that actually talk about that shit, so I'm not going to actually talk about it. But in this video, I just wanted to show you my new graphics card, which is the GTX, or the ASUS GTX 970 OC, or Strix OC edition graphics card. Obviously I haven't tested it yet, but I will put up benchmarks, or my benchmarks, for both my GTX 770 and my 970, both comparing them. Also from stock clocks, or the stocked OC clock, versus my overclock for my 770 and the overclock that I get for the 970. So stay tuned for that. It should be another couple days, or a day. I might end up doing it today actually, because I've got the GTX 770 in there at the moment, so I'll probably end up doing that. But hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If there's anything else you want to know about the GTX 970 or the ASUS GTX 970 Strix edition, OC edition graphics card, let me know in the comment section below, because this, I don't really care much about unboxing videos or anything like that. Like, I talked about it, you get it, it's a graphics card, it's beastly, it's new, just deal with it. But anyway, I'm just going to end this video. This is kind of ridiculous. Okay, I didn't actually notice this while recording, but when I was taking off the protective film for the actual backplate and the ASUS logo at the front here, I noticed that there's a little ASUS sort of logo by the PCI Express connector, And I'll just quickly turn the graphics card around so I can actually show you the power delivery, which is a 8-pin power connector. Just wanted to show you that before I leave the video. Anyway guys, hope you've enjoyed. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.